G'day guys, hope you're doing well. So in my last video I spoke about how to use the blessed shards and get some of the best prayer XP that you can possibly get in the game right now. Super AFK, super chill, and definitely what I'll be doing to get to 99. And a common question that came from that was, well, what's the best way to get the shards so that I can start rinsing that, as soon as possible. Aside from getting dragon bones and blessing them and kind of doing it that way, which cannot, obviously buying dragon bones or superior dragon bones can be pretty expensive, the next best way to do it would be to farm the perilous moon bosses. And the good thing about farming these bosses is you can make some really good money. So if we go into my collection log and then we go into Moons of Peril, you'll see that I've gotten the Blood Moon chest plate, which I think I sold for about 7.5 mil. So it's a good way to get some bones. It's a good way to make some, decent money for us mid-game players as well, because let's face it, money can be hard to get. The blue one's there for the fucking ice moon or whatever it is. We're going to go to this room on the northeast, which has just these dark flames. This is where you want to start. We're going to zip through the room. As you zip through the room, you're going to come across a cooking stove, a little campsite here. And you want to click on these supply crates. And we want to grab herblore supplies, and we want to click on it again and get our fishing supplies. Now, a key thing to note about these bosses and why it's really cool is it's completely self-efficient. The potions you make are going to be way better than a super combat potion, and the fish you get are going to give you more healing than anything else in the game, and you get them for free and it's super quick. So we click on this little grubbly sapling here. We get 2 of them, we crush them, bang him in, boom, 2 potions, alright? We hit the fishing spot. Alright, about 30 seconds in the future, and we've got a full inventory of fish. Now just have a look at this cooking XP, right? We're going to go over, we're going to cook. Just have a look at that. Like, on top of these bosses being super easy and kind of, being able to make some money and get the prayer stuff, we get, just these little runs in between where we're getting sick cooking XP and that. I love it. And then you want to right click, make a cuppa, and that's going to restore your run energy. Next, you want to go to the south. And what are we looking at? We're looking at southwest. Turn my compass around so I know. And this is going to be the first boss room. Now, each boss has a weakness to each different type of attack style. For this one, we're going to just go lunge, so it's stab, and I'm using a fang. We want to sip our potion. Alright, and these boss fights are going to be like midway every single time. They just kind of keep going. So this is one of the first special phases where it just kind of runs around the room and you just click it as fast as you can. Your weapon's attack, like tick speed, doesn't make a difference in this room. Alright. You want to always be standing on these little shiny ones here. And that's where it's going to be safe. And then you just want to lay into the boss. After about 2 or 3 attacks, you move up to the next one. And then we're going to get pushed into the next little special phase. This one, all you need to do is stay behind the ball here. So we just walk along it. You need to kind of make sure that you're standing somewhat next to it, not out and down yonder like I was. As you can see though, you don't really get punished too hard or anything like that. Run over to this and we start whomping into them again. And probably turn that on just to speed up the fight. So as you can see, I've taken barely any damage. Boss is almost dead. Super easy, this one. Alright, sweet, done. Alright, now you're going to come into this room. We're going to go down to the east. And we want to go straight into this one for the next boss fight. We're going to eat some food. We're going to chuck on our zombie axe. And we're going to make sure that it's on smash, crush. So, whatever your good crush weapon is. Drink our moonlight potion and go into the statue. Alright, we're already in a phase, so you just want to, you melee these to basically get your weapon back. So you just go 1, 2, dodge, alright, and we've got the weapon. And I believe the next one's going to be up here. Almost has a little weird bug over there. Alright, turn that on, and we start whomping him again. Come on, one more hit. Fuck. And that's the annoying thing of these bosses, is even if they're on a fucking bee's dick of health at the end, you still need to deal with some more cycles. Bomb done. Alright, now we're going up to the last boss. We're going to eat some food. We're going to equip our whip. And this one's weak to slash, so we want to make sure our slash attack style is on. And you just want to go northeast into this room with the red roses. And we're just going to drink our potion a couple of times. Alright, this one you want to zoom in a little bit. When it spreads out like that, you go over. Then blood pulls out, go over. Blood pulls over, and then you want to, oh, hang on. Alright, now. 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 Alright, we'll rush over here. Boom. Now this boss is a fucking dickhead. It will heal, as you can see, while you're doing the right thing. So you're standing in the square, look, 16 and a 35. So this is the part where, if you're a low combat level, you get punished even for just doing the right thing, which I don't like. I don't know why it's been designed like that. If you're outside the circle and you're doing something wrong and the boss gets healed for 35, I completely get it. But it whomping on you, and you've only got a few turns to attack, it just seems wrong. So that phase there was you just, you obviously dodge the pools of blood. Alright, good. Alright, zoom in, spread out, boom. Spreads out, boom. Blood spreads out, boom. Just like that. May take a little bit for you to get the timing down right. I know I was atrocious with this to begin with. It fully spreads out, done. So long as you're doing that phase fine, you should be able to beat these bosses no problem. Alright. And we'll switch back to the thing, so we're ready for the next time we run the bosses, and we just run down to the south. Make sure that's off. And we open up our chests. And we got fuck all. Alright, hope that helped you guys out. Cheers.